What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 Ultimate Team game. I got one question for you guys. What time is it? Oh, you better believe it's prime time. Deion Sanders step on the big stage. The man of the hour is Mr. Primetime himself. We will be trying to get Deion Sanders' X-Factor ability of Shutdown activated today, and along the way see just how good this 92 overall Deion Sanders is. And judging by the stats, this Deion should be pretty dang nice. We start off on defense, barring a kick return from John Ross for a touchdown, which thankfully doesn't happen, and now we can bring Deion on the field. You guys know how shutdown works. You either force 3 incompletions with Deion Sanders, or you could just get an interception, and that'll just put Deion Sanders in the zone just like that. Of course, in order to do any of that, we need our opponent to pass the ball. So we need to stop the run since everybody wants to run in this game. Jalen Ramsey with the interception. We got an interception with a former FSU cornerback. Just not the one we were looking for. I mean, I'll take it though. My opponent puts his hands in the cookie jar, and Jalen Ramsey's going to do his thing. And we're going to let Deion Sanders, be controlled by the CPU and do his thing outside. See if we can play some man coverage with Deion today and, mix up the coverages and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll try to use him a little bit myself to see, just how filthy Deion is with, people trying to put their hands in the cookie jar and all that good stuff. So we score a quick 7 with Zach Ertz, just what we wanted, because now we get to play some defense, and we got to stop Bo Jackson. That just comes with the territory, and now we force him to pass the ball. I don't know what Lawrence Taylor was doing. I probably should not have had him in coverage, but he might have had a chance at a pick there. Wake up, Lawrence. Here's a pass going to Deion. That is not going to be complete. That is 1 out of 3 on the Deion Sanders X-Factor counter. You guys don't really ever see me play man coverage, but in honor of having Deion Sanders on the team, we'll mix up the man coverage and the zone coverage. We go zone on 3rd down and 10, and that's a dime to T.O. Once again, Lawrence Taylor, the closest defender in coverage. We might have to, actually use our X-Factor right outside linebacker to pass rush. Might be a great idea. 2nd down and 11. That's going to be a nice tackle by White, bringing up a 3rd down where surely this guy has to pass the ball, right? Here we go. Passing the ball. Man coverage. He's going middle. And once again, Jalen Ramsey with the pass breakup. It's 4th down and 4. Passing, and that is going to be incomplete. Just when he might have had a chance to get a fluky play, Pat Tillman said, nah, not on my watch. By the way, we also got the new Saquon Barkley at the running back position. If you guys watched the house rules video I did the other day, where we got the Saquon at the end of it, that is that Saquon Barkley. This is really the first time I'm playing with Saquon Barkley, and early on, Saquon is eating. Now, really on the offensive end of the ball, we don't have anything to get done besides score or turn the ball over so we can get the ball back to the defense. Thankfully, we scored, because I'd rather do that than turn it over, obviously. And now that we have a 2-possession lead, we want to grab that lead because we need our opponent passing the ball and testing Deion Sanders. At the same time, though, we don't need the guy to quit, so it's kind of a double-edged sword, as even on 1st down, man still wants to give it to Bo Jackson. He loses 3 on the play. Next play, that's a Deion, and that's going to be caught by Torrey Holt, juking by free safety Megatron. That'll end the 1st quarter on a big play by the Colts. Andrew Luck under center. Not something you see in real life, but in the game of Madden, he's still sticking around. That's going to be an incompletion. That won't count for the Deion Sanders X-Factor counter, since that was Pat Tillman. That was us forcing the incompletion. Deion got beat on the play. Here, this time, it's going to be Ramsey getting beat by Terrell Owens, and that's why I don't like playing man coverage much, because if you get beat, you get beat. But we do have 2 pretty nice cornerbacks on our squad, and Ramsey is having himself a game. That's the 2nd time he just straight up swatted a ball he could have picked off. 2nd down, Deion with the swat from behind. That is 2 out of 3 for Primetime's X-Factor counter. Please throw at Deion Sanders again, man. I'm definitely going to try to get the man coverage going. 3rd down and 10, same play. This time Luck goes to the left, and he's intercepted by, believe it or not, LT. Yeah, I just continued to put Lawrence Taylor in coverage for whatever reason, and it worked out for us. What an interception. I was like, oh, cool, we got an interception. We had like 5 defenders there. I didn't expect Lawrence Taylor to be the guy to come out the pile with the ball, but we'll take it, as we are looking to extend our 14-0 lead, and at this point, we are Oh, first of all, about to score again with Lamar Jackson on the same play we got on the last drive. We take it to the 1 yard line. And second of all, we are, about to make this guy quit the game. Like, he's about to rage quit. So, I'm just going to hurry up here. See if I can get a diving touchdown with Saquon Barkley after the QB sneak gets shut down. It didn't work, so we're just going to hurry up for the second play in a row and try to get that diving touchdown with Barkley, but he's denied again. 2 plays at the 1 shutdown, 3 plays at the 1 shutdown, and 4 plays at the 1 yard line, and no touchdown, no points to show for it. Actually, we do have points to show for it. We have 2 points to show for it. We get a safety. All right, bro. I was really hoping he passed the ball. Instead, he runs it, and he gets sacked, or he's tackled for a safety anyways. We have a straight hand on the play. Here's Deion Sanders on the safety return, trying to make something happen. I'll try to get some returns in with Deion Sanders, because that's just part of the charm of Deion. One of the best returners of all time. Torrey Holt, just wide open for whatever reason. Actually, Deion Sanders is probably the best returner of all time, along with Devin Hester or Dante Hall or something like that. So Deion was ridiculous. You guys remember the first game Deion ever played in? He had that ridiculous punt that he muffed and took back for a touchdown, and that's gonna be intercepted by Pat Tillman. My opponent puts his hands in the cookie jar one more time, and it's not Deion, but we got Tillman making plays, we got Ramsey making plays. Secondary's looking nice out here, and at this point of the game, I really wanted to keep this guy in the game, so I literally ran Hail Mary 4 times. So I scored a touchdown. It would have just been funny if I scored it, but none of the Hail Marys worked. And we actually ended up getting an interceptor right there. He actually lost about 25 yards of field position with just 20 seconds remaining in the first half. That's incomplete, and he's just throwing away from Deion right now. 3rd down and 7, batted by Harrison, and I don't know why we just keep on batting these balls down. Does anybody want to pick the ball up? Do I got to use it for it to be a pick? I swear I don't have, my ball settings on SWAT, but, that's besides the point. The main thing is we're still trying to get Deion Sanders to get tested. Deion's been thrown at, 3 or 4 times this game. He gave up 1 catch, and that's about it. Final play of the first half, and we actually get sacked here by Lawrence trying to throw that Hail Mary, and we're going to skip a couple plays in the 3rd quarter and show you the fake field goal run that I did against a base defense, just to show you what we're doing on the offensive end of the ball. We're just trying to get the ball back to the defensive end without having this guy quit. 2nd down and 4, that's incomplete. If Jalen Ramsey had the Shutdown X-Factor ability, it would have been activated twice in this game at least, because Ramsey's just been shut down throughout. Deion gives up a catch once again, but Ramsey's just doing his thing out here. That's going to be incomplete, and that would be Julio Jones, I believe, trying to get the catch. 2nd down and 10. Luck one more time to Owens, and for the 2nd time this drive, Deion is just straight up beat off the press there by T.O. as my opponent runs hurry up here. New set of downs for Andrew Luck. Open man, but it's swatted away by White. 2nd down and 10. Luck passing, intercepted by Deion Sanders. What time is it? Prime time. And now that we have Deion Sanders in the zone, we have the Shutdown X-Factor ability activated. I don't want to score a touchdown and make this guy quit, because this is what I've been trying to do all game long. This is the whole point of what we're doing. We need to get this man his X-Factor. Now that we have it, we need to bring him on the field ASAP. I'm not worried about losing the game. We're up 19-0 and this guy hasn't scored yet. And even if he does score, so be it. I gotta see what Deion Sanders is all about. We've been playing with Deion. Now we're playing with Prime Time, as naturally down 19-0, he runs the ball and gets absolutely nothing, loses yards. We've been running man coverage so far with Deion, and look at Deion just clamping the man, absolutely shadowing him. Deion ran the route for that receiver. Unfortunately, Zach Ertz somehow comes up with the catch, and Andrew Luck 8 for 25 passing. That's not good, to say the least. I'm sure my opponent wishes he had a better day going for him, especially since he's still going against an X-Factor activated Deion Sanders, and he can't get the pass off in time. Deion allowing 14 out of 30 yards, whether that's rushing or passing. All of the yards accumulate. 3rd down and 20. Luck dancing in the pocket and swatted it actually intercepted by Devin White. And once again, that would be Jalen Ramsey making the play. So first of all, Deion Sanders, he's cool and all, but this Jalen Ramsey, this is a card I'm actually going to be keeping on my team. This is a net guy. I've got this Jalen Ramsey on my team for a long time. Deion, I'm selling as soon as I'm done making this video. I've actually already sold Deion Sanders at, this time I'm doing this commentary. But man, Jalen Ramsey is nice. I'm glad to see that. But, for this moment, for these set of games, I didn't like Deion Sanders to be doing what Jalen Ramsey is doing. And of course, first, you gotta stop the run, because no one's gonna come out passing first in Madden 20. So thankfully, we do that a couple of times on Cohen. 3rd down and 10, intercepted by Megatron. Yes, that is Megatron on defense at the free safety position, lurking that route, and we immediately have a red zone opportunity as the offense steps on the field and Saquon tries to fly high over Pat Tillman. That's not gonna fly, as Barkley gonna keep him more grounded here. Gain of 5. Here's Tyreek Hill. What a juke move by Hill. What an effort to carry the pile to the 1-yard line. 2nd down. It's Barkley on the pitch, and that's too cute of a call. We end up losing a couple of yards. 3rd down and goal. We actually just run hurry up and flip the play, and Barkley giving it his all, and Saquon is in. I see you, Saquon. Now, once again, just like the last game, now that we have the lead, hopefully we can force this guy to pass the ball more. I believe that would have been a touchback if he sat in the end zone. I'm sure he was a bit paranoid on whether it would be a touchback or a safety, so we just got out of there, and he throws the ball at Deion Sanders. Pick 6. Prime time. And that will activate Deion Sanders' Shutdown X-Factor ability. Remember, just an interception does it. We don't need to force all the incompletions and all that stuff. Just one interception, user pick, whatever it be. We got shutdown going, and now that we have shutdown going, I'm not going to use Deion. This time we're going to run some zone coverage and see just how much of the field Deion can cover. Look at Ramsey. You would think Ramsey had shutdown activated. 2nd down and 10. Lawrence Taylor with the sack. And now it's 3rd down and 19 for Lamar Jackson. Deion on the left side. He's clamping. Nothing's open, and it's going to be Lawrence Taylor's 2nd sack in a row. 4th down and 23. Desperate situation for Lamar. Just getting it off. And it's intercepted by Deion Sanders. He has shutdown activated. You can't test prime time as Odell Beckham Jr. on the bubble. Odell Beckham Jr. forcing the rage quit. Deion Sanders with 2 interceptions in the 1st quarter and a pick 6. And that's what we call quick work. To the next game we go. Can we get in the video just like that, right? We gotta play with Deion Sanders just a bit more and see, just how nasty this Deion is. Because technically we haven't really played a full game yet with Deion. Whew. Pat Tillman, he lays hits. You better believe Pat Tillman's gonna be an X-Factor on this team. Oh, Pat! Easy, man. He has a family. 3rd down and 7. You see we're using prime time, trying to work the middle of the field, but he goes outside to Torrey Holt. Nice play for the 1st down. Andrew Luck, the quarterback, the X-Factor quarterback at that. Just getting the pass off under pressure, and it's intercepted by Big Play Slay. He threw it underneath to Barkley. Doesn't work. Here's Lamar Jackson on the option. I don't know why this play keeps on working for us today. But if it's going to work, I might as well keep running it, right? We move into the red zone. Here's Lamar. Clean pocket. Step up. Get yourself a nice little gain, Lamar. Next play, we go to the bubble to Odell Beckham Jr. That play, we have 3 options. You either hand it off to Barkley. You take the option with Lamar Jackson. It's an option play, right? But you also have the bubble screen to Odell, which is the play I like throwing the most out of that thing. But Lamar Jackson's been kind of killing it on the option, as that's actually going to be caught by Ertz, surprisingly. Next play, check out Deion. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, Deion. Let's make this a return now. Deion Sanders tight rope in the sidelines, but yeah, the whole Cleveland Browns team was ready for him, and Deion's going to force the quick rage quit right there. My opponent puts his hands in the cookie jar, and he learns a grave mistake. He will be going into the next game, learning his lesson. I'm sure he won't be testing the next guy's users after what we just did to him. And we can't end the video on that, because technically I still don't think we have played a full game, like, a full 16 minutes of a regular season MUT game, right? So let's get into one more game at least with Deion Sanders and see what he can do. We are in the Cowboys jerseys, even though you guys know Deion on the Niners and Deion on the Falcons and all that stuff, because the card art for the Deion Sanders that came out was a Cowboys Deion. So we're going to rock the Cowboys jerseys. So be it. It hurts me to put Saquon Barkley in a Cowboys jersey. I just got this Saquon, and the first games I'm playing with him are in Cowboys jerseys. Here's Deion on the punt return. We put jukebox on Deion. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, I just wanted to see if we could get cute if we got an interception or we could return a punt for a touchdown. So far, hasn't really worked out there. The only pick 6 we got was, that user pick 6, and that was pretty much a gimme. We had to do the dance, of course, because it's Deion Sanders. You guys know I don't taunt, but I'm going to be using Deion Sanders you gotta, you know, possess the swag of Deion Sanders when you play with Mr. Primetime. Here is Michael Thomas underneath. My opponent only rushing 2 right there, so we had a lot of time to just sit and wait. 3rd down and 5 once again. Only rushing 2, but he still gives up an open man once again. This time it is Torrey Holt. Lamar Jackson, good start, 3 for 3. And I'm going to be running the ball a bit more than I normally do because I want to play with my new Saquon Barkley. I just played 35 damn house rule games at least to get that guy, so we got to see what he's all about. And plus, he's my favorite running back in the league right now, as that'll be caught by Zach Ertz. He gets the 1st down. Here's Barkley falling forward, getting a couple of yards. 2nd down and goal from the 5. Barkley, oh man, I'm trying to jump over someone. I actually did jump over someone with the Saquon Barkley. It was pretty sick. As 3rd down and goal, Barkley bursting up the middle for the touchdown, but that game, like, the guy kind of quit and Deion didn't really do anything, so I didn't put that in the video. Maybe I should have. I don't know. I'm assuming you guys are here for Deion Sanders and not Saquon Barkley. I'm sure like 80 other YouTubers are doing Saquon Barkley gameplays, right? Like, Saquon is Saquon. He's nice. You don't need me to tell you that. Pat Tillman gets juked out of his shoes right there by Saquon Barkley. My opponent feeling pretty brave right there. I wouldn't really do that if Pat Tillman's in the area, because you know Pat Tillman can force a fumble at any given moment with that enforcer. As he goes underneath to Rob Gronkowski, and he's actually going to lose yards. Trying to be a little bit too much of a check down, Charlie. 3rd down and 6. Vic just gets it off to Barkley, and Barkley's going to get the 1st down, and that's why you get yourself a Saquon Barkley, so you could juke out Pat Tillman a couple of times, but not every time. Pat Tillman's going to win that battle eventually, and I believe Pat Tillman has won the war in this case because he forces the fumble, and we're seeing green. We're seeing money. We've got to scoop and score, and I jumped in on there just to let him know that, like, you're not going to continue to juke out Pat Tillman. You can try, but it's probably not a good idea. Like, you might get Pat Tillman 1 or 2 times, but he's just so, like, any player with enforcer, I would advise not trying to juke out. Like, you could do it, but you know, then you just pay major consequences. Once again, check down Charlie, checks it down to Gronkowski here. It's 3rd down and 3. And yeah, the checkdowns are actually hurting him. Like, he's actually losing yards on checkdowns. If that's possible. 4th down and 10 after doing all that. He punts the ball down 13-0 out of the 2-minute warning. Deion Sanders bouncing it outside. He's got some space to create. Oh, Deion trying to get tricky, and he takes a big hit instead. Barkley on the pitch. Nice little spin inside right there. Everything outside was boxed up, but unfortunately just couldn't get anything grooving. Barkley just going to simply run it for the 1st down. That's just all blocking. And now we're just going to continue to give the ball to Saquon Barkley, even though it's under 2 minutes to go in the 1st half. You know, we're going to get like 5 yards a pop with Saquon since there's no accelerated clock in MUT for whatever reason. We'll just continue doing our thing. But 2nd down and 3, we come out passing this time around because we kind of do need to up the tempo just a wee bit. Nice play to Michael Thomas. Next play, looking for Ertz. He's double covered, so we'll take off with Lamar Jackson. We'll use our first of 3 timeouts. Looking for a touchdown here. Going to Saquon Barkley over Gilmore. Not quite. Fumbling the ball, and it looks like it's recovered by the Patriots, but the Patriots do not get credited with the fumble recovery. We have the 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line instead, and we have the touchdown with Lamar Jackson. And since we did not get the fake last time, we'll go for the 2-point conversion to make it a full 3-touchdown game, and Lamar Jackson will skip his way in there. Yeah, we're getting a bit disrespectful out here. Like, it is Deion Sanders swag, and then there's just being a douchebag. We're probably crossing that territory. Nonetheless, here we go. 15 seconds left in the 1st half, and he still wants to check it down to Saquon Barkley. Like, come on, man. Let's up the tempo here. Oh, maybe that's why you can't up the tempo, because Lawrence Taylor is just eating you up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now LT's in the zone, and Lawrence Taylor just had himself some dessert as well. That unstoppable force. Final play of the 1st half. Just gotta chuck up the Hail Mary, and that's intercepted by Deion Sanders. A sneaky way to get Deion Sanders his X-Factor ability to start the 2nd half. I try to lateral that ball to Deion, but I gotta give myself like a running back at fullback. I gotta play Quentin Portis at fullback because that damn fullback I have is so slow and doesn't do anything like good for me. So, you know, probably have to switch that all up. But here's Lamar Jackson just getting silly out here. Like, come on, Lamar. It's 21-0. You don't got to do all of that. Like, at this point, you know, I'm just going to get the 1st down here on a QB sneak and take the hit. We're just going to kick the field goal because, remember, Deion Sanders just got his X-Factor, so we need to get Primetime on the field and see what we can do. Once again, now that we have Deion Sanders' X-Factor, we are not going to user him. We're going to let Deion do his thing, and I don't even know if I put him in man coverage or zone coverage. I believe it was primarily zone this game, and you see I believe Deion's outside. Yeah, Deion is outside this time. One of the other games, we had Deion in the slot. So I was moving Deion all around the place, trying to showcase all the potential that he could possess as a slot cornerback, outside cornerback, man zone. How about Calvin Johnson with that one-handed catch? I know you guys saw that. That was, ooh, Calvin. Like, come on, man. This isn't your video. Don't try to outshine Deion. We got Jalen Ramsey trying to outshine Deion, Tillman, Calvin. You guys chill. This is Primetime's video. Even Lamar Jackson's out here to just putting together nice play after nice play on the offensive end. Once again, we get a nice throw downfield as my opponent's coverage defense doesn't work for him, and we kick the field goal on first down so we can get Deion Sanders back on the field. Oh my. I figured he would throw that fast, and I nearly just got that pick six as we have two players in the zone. We have Lawrence Taylor and Deion Sanders, and there's Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor's even trying to outstage Deion Sanders. 5 sacks in the game for LT as we send the blitz. Here comes Taylor. He chucks it at prime time, and that's a grave mistake. Deion Sanders has shutdown, man. What are you doing? And that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way this game will end, and that's the way this video will end. I believe we got enough prime time for today. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Subscribe for some more Madden 20 gameplays, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you as always for watching.